It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and it is day one of a brand new installation in Los Angeles, California. And this is an exciting one. I know they all are, but everyone has their charms. And the charm of this one is what an extraordinary hot mess these poor people have endured for a long time. You'll note we have lots and lots of sedge, nut sedge. This, if any of you are familiar with nutgrass, you know that it's a beast, and it's really important to get it out by the nut. So we are going to be taking special care to really dig, dig, and do our very, very best to get at the nuts of this grass. We have some cool succulents in here, beautiful blue glows. We have a blue flame. That Kalanchoe bayerensis is awesome. Lots and lots of really happy aloe blue elf. We've got cactus, mature cactus, some euphorbia. So there's some bones. There's even an old Bacarnia recurvata over there by Miguel that's just languishing in the shade. But we are going to also be working in the boulders, these big goose egg gray nothing burgers. We're going to work with those and make those really shine. Our client also laid out this flagstone path, and I think he did a beautiful job. So we'll be leaving this. We won't be changing the path. Back here, if you want to come look at this area that we're also going to be working on, there were huge sticks on fire, not Kalanchoe, but Euphorbia tirocalis against this fence line that the gardeners got rid of for us. They were massively tall, and they had been shorn from the top, cut. They looked so incredibly bad, but the client loves orange. So I actually killed me to do it because they grow like weeds, don't they? But I bought some 15-gallon sticks on fire, beautiful ones, and we're going to replant. But with us doing the maintenance, we'll know how to manage those so that they don't end up looking like crap. Then in here in the pool area, lots and lots of fun potential in here too. We've got cute little cutouts. Obviously, we're going to gut all of the cutouts. This is a gorgeous blue hedge. I've never seen this particular hedge before. And in Los Angeles, that's the thing. You know, everybody has really tall privacy hedges. So what I'm going to do to glamorize this a bit is we're going to pull out all of the crap underneath the hedge. I brought my hedge trimmers. We're going to shear this back a little bit. And then I'm going to plant something I don't generally work with either, Calandrinia spectivalis. I'm going to do calandrinias in here, and then I'm going to pop some Aeonium sunbursts through the calandrinia. The calandrinia is that kind of nothing burger that gets the really pretty pink flowers in warm season. So I think that will be beautiful. They won't really notice it until it's blooming, and then they'll be like, oh my God, look at those pink flowers. Because it's a pool, I also don't want to put anything that's going to shed or, you know, cause a mess. Over here, we're going to work with those new sticks on fire. But what I didn't realize before was that this is all one bed. I thought it was broken up. So this gives me ideas. I thought I would probably just plant the sticks on fire kind of in a straight line here. But now I know that I can utilize the whole space. And we don't want these things to get too tall. Our clients love the idea of being able to see through. Before, everything was so tall and overgrown. They had some olive trees out here, if you can imagine that. They had diseased citrus trees up there by the patio and the cutouts. And the garden itself was just completely hidden from view from the house. So we fixed that. They are so ecstatic with how this looks right now, because they can see. And it's always really exciting to work with a client that loves it before you even get started. So speaking of getting started, we're going to roll up our sleeves and we'll check in with you later. Whew, it was a hot one in Los Angeles today, and we got so much done. I'm so thrilled. This is a 6-day project. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we cleaned it up. Look at this. And it's not just a question of, you know, arbitrarily hacking away. We get in there. We get in there. We get the roots. We go hard. So after we got through here and we got all this debris pulled out, we went through with that pre-emergent, and we used three things of it in here because we had nutsedge and mint and some things that tend to be a little on the invasive side. So we went hard, and the hope is that by doing that and applying the pre-emergent, and then we got 10 yards of soil to pack, we got boulders, we got inches and inches of top dressing, that we will do a wonderful job suppressing those weeds. I also have a crew member, we have Ralph, who lives not far from here. So should occasional just weeding or a little fluffing and buffing need to occur in between those regular annual maintenances, we'll have somebody on hand to do that. That's really important to me since I don't live close by. These are plants that were in the landscape that we felt like were salvageable. We've got a lot of blue elf, some Hesper aloe, some agave blue, blue flame, blue glows, a pretty undulata, a euphorbia, a little cactus. So we've got some things here that we could potentially work back into the installation. We also spent a lot of time on the hedge, cleaning underneath it. I cut out all of the dead wood. We removed all of the stakes that should have been taken off of these things years ago that were just like crushing the plant. So that's all been cleaned and tidied and is ready to go. In the pool area, same thing. We cleaned the hedge out. We cleaned all the flower beds out. All of the irrigation has been tested. Everything has been repaired. We capped. Lots and lots of capping. That's one of the fun things about this, our clients will be able to enjoy so much reduced water usage in this yard. So yeah, thrilled with today. We got started rolling a little bit of soil in. Isn't this Kalanchoe bayerensis just everything? I really want to leave that there. So I'm going to be doing some creative mounding and bouldering around it in the hopes that we can leave it in its spot. Yeah, so did we show them the boulders? We didn't probably show them. Our client also found 3 fruit trees at a little mom and pop nursery about a mile away that we're going to pick up tomorrow for these big, beautiful orange pots. This is all soil that's going into the landscape, and then those palletized boulders are our rocks. So I'm feeling so good. Tomorrow we will have 3 plant deliveries, and we should have, I feel like we should maybe have some foundations in the ground tomorrow. I mean, we've got to move a lot of soil and stage a lot of boulders, but there's a good chance we might have some plants even in the ground. So moving forward, everything is looking great. Thank you so much for following this installation. Be sure and let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything I missed in the comments. Share this video with your garden loving friends, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.